I'm Tramai. Welcome to 12 News Weekend. Every week, we take a look back at the top news stories from our 12 News journalists. On today's show, more than 1,900 athletes push their limits at Ironman Arizona, Tempe's final edition here in the desert. And later, former Cardinals QB Kurt Warner and his wife Brenda surprised two Valley families with gifts they only dreamed of. But first, a 13-year-old from the Valley is making waves on the pickleball court. How she went from her backyard to the top. Trisha Hendricks has her story.
I'm on the court maybe 5 or 6 days a week.
13-year-old Kelly Goodnow plays for fun, but also for the competition.
I think it's the adrenaline that makes it so fun.
Get this, she's only been playing for a year now.
My mom took a clinic and she loved it. When she convinced me to try, I fell in love with the sport too.
And in 1 year, Kelly has taken the pickleball world by storm. And we mean the world. She's now the pickleball world champion.
It was such a great experience. There was such great competition, and I don't know, all the hard work's paying off, so it feels great.
Kelly captured the singles title in her division at the Carvana PPA World Championships in Dallas.
We were in game 3 and I was down 2-8 in the singles final. So I was really stressed, but I had to tell myself to keep fighting, keep digging, keep going for it. And I did, and I came out with the win.
She rallied point after point and seized the win from top seed Jing Robinson in a dramatic finish.
I seriously had a tear come out of my eye because I know how hard Kelly's worked. It was an awesome moment.
Her parents couldn't be prouder.
It's just so exciting. It's such a thrill. Most of the time I'm holding my breath. If she's competing, it's very exciting to watch.
Kelly's an absolute beast on the court. She is so good. And she does get that spark, that fire, and when she is playing hard, there's no stopping her.
Now Kelly may be on track to turn pro, making her one of the youngest professional pickleball athletes in the country, with her coach Ashley alongside her.
Kelly's going to play her first pro qualies event, and we're going to play together in doubles. We're extremely excited, and that kind of will set the tone for the rest of the year and, yeah, break into the pro scene.
And she's doing it all from right here in the Valley. Kelly trains in her own backyard. She's stacked up national medals, and she's already signed by major sponsors.
Sponsored by Proton Sports. They make amazing paddles. And then Sparms, these arm sleeves, so great.
Kelly's quickly becoming one of the sport's breakout young stars.
It's surreal to me that I'm doing this and that I'm so new to the sport, but I'm having the best time, and I'm just glad to be along for the ride.
In Phoenix, Trisha Hendricks, 12 News.
A rich history that Tempe won't let skate on by. That's why the Tempe History Museum made an exhibit for skateboarding.
We spent 18 months putting together.
An exhibit you probably wouldn't expect at a museum, but this exhibit displays Tempe's trailblazers of the sport, current Olympians, and yes, even dragons made out of skateboards.
We work with a local artist named Sawyer Boyd, and one of the things that he does is use broken and used up skateboards and repurposes them into something new.
Formerly called the Dry Surf Exhibit, skateboarding has been making a cultural impact on Tempe for over 60 years now. The very first skate park in history was actually built in Tempe and opened in 1965.
It was called the Dry Surf Skateboard Rink, and the reason why we named our exhibit Dry Surf Livable Skateboarding History is just as a tribute to the first in the nation skate park that we had here.
And maybe you recall seeing this iconic photo of this woman doing a handstand while riding a skateboard. That's the late, great Patty McGee from Tempe, the first professional woman skateboarder.
This is the first time that any skateboarder was ever on the cover of a magazine. It's a super iconic moment.
And as we travel through time to the present, you can see the evolution of skateboards on display. And one of the most prominent skateboarders in the world happens to be a Tempean Olympian, Paige Hine.
Last year she competed in the Paris Olympics on the skateboard team and did very, very well. In 2023 she won a bronze medal in the Pan American Games, which we have on display.
A history of a community that is still incredibly tight-knit.
Well, the community is amazing. I mean, we all kind of take care of each other. It's a huge extended family that reaches the entire globe.
From kind of an outlaw sport that people wouldn't take seriously for a lot of years to now being fully accepted and mainstreamed and it is now an Olympic sport. In Tempe, we're still contributing to the history of Tempe in that way.
What's even neater is I saw a lot of these greatest skateboarders in the world grow up as little kids and come up and become just amazing adults.
And if you are a new or seasoned skater, they have something to show you all the best spots to shred.
We went ahead and we mapped it out so people can explore the community and see all the great places to skate, both now and in the past.
In Tempe, Troy Lynch, 12 News.
I mean, we got lights on these things. We've got sirens that we can tell people we're coming to get out of the way. They're dual axles, about 750 watts at each axle with, disc brakes, the whole thing. So the bang for the buck on these, it's already saved many lives, and they're priceless to us.
Lives are priceless. Now, Scottsdale Fire does say that each bike costs about $4,500, but in the 5 months since the department has gotten them, they've conducted up to 8 rescues. Now, Captain Dave Folio tells me that these bikes help cut down on the time it takes to locate those who need help, then get them aid, and then also get them off the mountain while using less resources, which really helps them out. Now, the Phoenix Fire Department, which gets about 150 to 200 calls a year for mountain rescues, now they've put in a request to purchase 6 e-bikes.
This really helps decrease the amount of resources we need on those mountains, which helps other calls throughout the city while we're effecting a rescue, right? I want them yesterday, right? Yeah. Like if our members express that they want, and we know that we can effect a much more rapid rescue and a better outcome for the citizens, I want them yesterday.
Coming up, a special Wicked screening turns ticket sales into support for Arizona youth in need. How fashion and philanthropy join forces for good. We'll be right back.
A sea of pink and green can only mean one thing.
We are very much Wicked fans.
Wicked is back in theaters.
I love the movie altogether, so I'm excited for the second one.
We're so lucky and we're so excited to see the movie. I can't wait to cry.
Wednesday night, lucky moviegoers getting an exclusive early screening of Wicked for Good, the sequel to last year's Wicked Part 1, starring Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
I'm really excited.
Who's your favorite, Glinda or Alphaba?
Both.
Glindified fans of all ages, donning their Wicked and Wizard of Oz best. Flocking to Harkins Camel View at Fashion Square in Scottsdale, where the theater was transformed.
I'm a local stylist and I literally put this together for my different favorite brands.
This is an Amazon win from head to ankle-ish.
From fashion to philanthropy.
This is where the community steps up. This is Arizona's Children's Hospital.
This event is all for Phoenix Children's Behavioral Health Program, where proceeds from the $100 tickets will benefit our most vulnerable youth in need of help.
I think we've all seen as social media has changed the way things happen in children's lives. We're seeing kids as young as 8 turn up with suicide ideation, and that just is something that cannot happen. We can't have that, so we have to be there.
And Harkins says it's that critically important mission that made this possible.
When there is a cause as important as a behavioral health program at Phoenix Children's, we'll do whatever it takes to make it come true. So we've partnered with Universal Studios for this early screening of Wicked for Good.
A special night at the cinema where Wicked for Good supports a good cause.
It's a benefit to be able to do this.
More than 1,900 athletes took part in Ironman Arizona out here at Tempe Town Lake for this year's final edition in the desert.
I'm ready. Oh, yeah.
You look it. Good luck.
Thank you.
They geared up.
We need your energy.
Surrounded by spectators lining Tempe Town Lake from the ground and up above along the Mill Avenue Bridge. Among the athletes jumping into Tempe Town Lake to begin their race with a 2.4-mile swim, Wanda Norris's son Robert from Florida.
He has Down syndrome, he's an athlete, and he's 22. This is his first full Ironman.
Wow, how exciting! Traveling here for the 21st and final Ironman Arizona, significant for Robert.
The number 21 is very meaningful to Robert because it's part of his diagnosis, trisomy 21.
You can see how excited he is.
He is so inspirational.
For the athletes,
it's intense.
George Camillo from San Antonio came to cheer on his wife with their kids dressed up and playing music.
Tell me how much your mom trains.
A lot. Really proud of her.
Next up,
and then be on the bike for 4, 5, 6 hours, come back, drop the bike off, transition again, and then go run a marathon.
Kisses all around, and she's off.
You're amazing! Thank you so much.
Ed Moore came to cheer on his son Morgan, who's a firefighter in California.
I'm proud of him, yeah, and it's great to see her and cheer him on here.
Race director Ryan Cooper was thrilled the rain held out for the event.
Some of the stories that you hear from the athletes, everybody's out here for a different reason, and just to hear those why is everybody here is just, it's super impactful.
At the same time, it's bittersweet after 2 decades of Ironman Arizona. Tempe officials say it's become too difficult to host as the city continues to grow and construction expands. So this will be the final Ironman Arizona event held here.
This has been one of the originals. This is iconic. There's no replacing this race, but it'll be remembered and it'll be echoed here for a long, long time.
Memories like this. 13-month-old Margot was one of more than 200 kids who took part in the Iron Kids event on Saturday.
She toddled her way to last place, but she was the star of the show. And she got a nice medal and she got to chew on it, and it was a lot of fun.
Memories that will never be forgotten.
1,500 spectators came out here to Tempe to cheer on their loved ones who are inspiring to all of us. In Tempe, Trisha Hendricks, 12 News.
Here with Cardinals rookie Jordan Birch at Eisenhower High School, the annual food distribution for families. Listen, it's good to see the rookies out here doing something. What does it mean for the Colt class to be out here helping Kelvin Beecham and Paris Johnson hand out food to families?
Yeah, anytime we can get together, help out the community or help out the people around, it's a great thing to do. And then just having us all together, I feel like that's the best for our class, to just be together and do different events.
Obviously, this time of the year is special. The holidays coming up. Why is it important for you guys to give back during this time?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that we could do to give back. As a group, we would love to give back to the community. And then Christmas, Thanksgiving coming around. Why not? That's what I always ask myself. Why not?
What duty do you have to do? What's your job in this line?
So I'm milk, right? Anytime somebody needs some milk, I got it. Paris left me, so now I'm milk and turkey.
Okay.
Trying to handle it.
Do you like milk?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Who doesn't like
good
milk,
for the bones.
Right?
Yeah.
He's all the above.
Oh
right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, did you dress for the weather here? I see you don't have shoes on, my friend.
I did not dress for the weather, but it's raining, so my socks aren't gonna get wet.
Okay.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll be good.
What'd you make of the rain? That was intense
out
for a
of
little
nowhere.
bit.
I don't know what happened. I woke up this morning. It was wet on the ground. Trying to get used to it.
Paris, you're here with all the rookies, right?
Yes.
Got them all working today.
Yes, it's a great day to be able to have all the rookies here in communion to work for the community. But again, it's also fun to see the rookies do things outside the facility.
They didn't dress the part to beat the rain.
No, they did. We have a lot of shorts, we have a lot of slides in those socks, so it's been kind of fun to put them in the puddle. This is what it's about when you're talking about when you want to create an awesome team. And I think we're fortunate that we were given a rookie class that they embody team and they embrace what it means to be a team, show up on their off day to do this. They don't have to be here. So again, to have guys like that are spending their off day Tuesday, could be at home relaxing, chilling, to come out here to do something for the community, I think it speaks volumes of the character of the guys we have here in the building.
Inside this mobile classroom,
It's amazing.
is a new tool
It's innovative, it's exciting, it's immersive.
that's transporting Pendergast Elementary School District students from the classroom to other worlds.
Virtual reality used to be like a toy. It used to be you get to play video games. But 3 months ago, I learned that virtual reality will become a part of our educational and general education.
The 15-minute missions bring coursework to life.
This is how the building appeared at the start of the 21st century.
Currently, the subjects that we have astronomy, art history, biology, chemistry. We built some stuff in business and with our School of Earth and Space Exploration.
Sending students virtually to analyze data, graphs, and problem solve. And they say they can't get enough.
We're only a small handful of kids that get to experience virtual reality, and this only opens their mind to being able to see new things and being able to learn about other topics rather than just from a textbook.
The district's partnership with ASU and Dreamscape Learn is meant to spark students' excitement.
So everything they're doing in lab feels more relevant, feels more exciting, and they feel like, I'm the scientist, I have to solve this problem. So it's really created to figure out ways to engage students and keep them tied to the curriculum.
Teachers like Mackenzie Skarlupka are seeing the success, saying attendance and participation are up.
I didn't have a lot of students turning in their work before we had this, but since we've been using it last year at VDP, I have students that never turn in work are turning in their work every single day now. So to be able to see them get excited, it just makes me really happy.
For students,
yes, it does make a difference.
The use of virtual reality is something new and interesting.
I love it. That's all I got to say.
And they say it's helping them see education in a whole new dimension. Jay Cunningham, 12 News.
Our cameras were rolling as Danielle Mosley and her family walked into their new home to find their house fully furnished, complete with a turkey on the stovetop and groceries in the fridge.
Trying to take it all in, it's a blessing.
Danielle and her 11-year-old daughter Samara, all smiles.
I'm happy that we have a new house.
Next door, a new beginning for Alondra Marquez and her family as they walked into their furnished home too.
So when we opened the door, it was like amazing.
The Warner's First Things First Foundation teamed up with Habitat for Humanity, Central Arizona, to find unsuspecting candidates who worked hard by taking the necessary steps to become first-time homeowners. And through the foundation and the generosity of Aaron's, U-Haul, Brooklyn Bedding, and Sprouts, the Warners gave these two single moms and their kids this surprise by completely furnishing the inside of their new homes with the annual First Things First Home for the Holidays program.
I was a single mom when I met Kurt, and our son Zach, who's 36, is here with me today. So I remember when he was a little boy walking through our low-income housing, and I needed help. And so Habitat for Humanity has done amazing things. We're just thrilled that we get to come along and be a part of it.
This is a great moment. This is a great day. But I think about, what it's going to be like next Thursday for Thanksgiving and have the first Thanksgiving in their house, or Christmas, or the first sleepover, or the laughter that's going to fill this probably tonight when they're all sitting around and talking about the day, and that to me is what's so cool.
To everyone who made this possible.
Oh, there are the blessings here.
I'm really grateful, and I just want to say thank you to everybody.
One of the things Brenda told each mom as they walked through the house, you are worthy. A message she wants them to remember throughout the holiday season and from here on out as they enjoy their new homes. Trisha Hendricks, 12 News.
The American Kennel Club, they just released their list of the most popular names of the year. So, did your dog's name make the list?
Nope.
Apparently. I know, sadly,
No.
none of ours.
No.
Max, though, reclaimed the top spot for most popular boy name.
Okay.
Then there's Hank,
Yeah.
Teddy,
Uh-huh.
Cooper,
Uh-huh.
and Gus.
Okay.
Round out the top 5, Luna, most popular girl name. A lot of these can be, human names.
I think these are, I think I know Bella was one of the top girls.
Oh, Bella has been
Yeah.
the top girl dog name forever. Daisy, Lucy,
Aw.
so
Yeah.
sweet, and Ruby.
Okay.
Those are great names.
Yeah.
Okay, but again, sadly, none of our dogs' names made the list, but we still wanted to share with you other options in case you want to, take ours.
Yeah.
This is my baby girl, Sunny Lou Rose.
Does the dog have to have 3 names?
Why did you?
Because when I get mad at her and she pees in the dining room,
You go,
I have
Sunny
Lou Rose.
Okay.
Why not just?
Okay. And then she pees more.
Yeah.
Imagine what Ron Wolfley's dog.
Oh my gosh.
All right. These are our dogs, Jackie, Rory, and Millie.
Okay, which one's which?
Okay, Jackie is the bigger black dog, a Bouvier.
Okay, to the
Rory is the Scotty.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Millie is our pound puppy.
Gosh,
Look
so
at you,
sweet.
MC.
And their middle names?
I'm not that bougie.
They never
Okay,
get in
just
trouble.
had to ask.
We go with one dog name.
Okay, okay.
Just like
Mark,
Chris.
look how happy you look.
Well,
know.
first of all, I got bad information. I could have easily taken a picture of the 3 dogs.
Yeah.
But I had to bribe them, and
That's so funny.
You don't know how many greenies I went through to get them to.
Don't they say that the owner looks like their dog
Thank
over
you.
time?
Thank you.
And for folks that I want to just say this for folks, there are many days Mark Curtis comes in here and says, "Man, I got up at 5 a.m. with these dogs." So he is a good dog owner. Just want to say that.
Loves, great doggy dad.
Oh,
I have a dog too. Yeah.
Is that Poppy?
That's Poppy.
Oh.
Both pictures are Poppy, right? You have one
Yes.
dog,
Yes,
two
just
pictures.
one dog, 2 pictures.
Sheepadoodle, right?
A sheepadoodle.
Oh my gosh, she's
a
so
sheepdog and a poodle mix and
So
mixed together, and it's
Is adorable.
fabulous.
And also looks like her owner.
Thank you. Lots of gray.
Also, there's another Poppy in the 12 News family.
There is.
Wow.
This is our producer Alexa's dog.
This dog might be the most spoiled dog in all of America.
Yeah.
The Alexa hosts massive birthday parties for this dog.
That's right.
Like block parties for this dog.
Party on the boat,
I
too.
admire
On the
her.
look,
I admire
got a
her
life
for
jacket
doing
and everything.
that. Yes. Thanks for watching. A reminder, new episodes of 12 News Weekend premiere every Friday on 12 Plus. You can also watch past episodes on the app. Just download 12 Plus for your Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku to watch for free. I'm Tram Mai. Have a great rest of your weekend.
In all of our hearts as journalists beats the idea that the truth is our North Star, and we are always digging for the truth. Why isn't your chief of police here?
Mark Curtis on 12 News and streaming on the 12 Plus app.